Hello, welcome to another episode of W.A.V.E, the wonderful Alberni Valley experience. I am your host, Don Texan, coming to you from the unceded territories of the Hupacheset and Tishap peoples here in the Alberni-Clayoquot Regional District. Today, we're going to be talking about something very special, very exciting, and very interesting. So stay right there, because this is the way. Hi, this is the interview portion of the W.A.V.E, and today we are going to be talking about the Portal Player Dramatic Society, a very integral part of our community that contributes to our wonderful Alberni Valley experience. Okay, first and foremost, thank you, ladies, for joining us for the interview today. And I'd like to start off with a little background from your point of view about the Portal Player Dramatic Society. So let's start off with the newcomers, Lianne and Lorraine. So let's go with Lianne first.
Okay, as far as the background goes for Portal Players, they have had a bit of a hiatus to the pandemic. And that is where my involvement started, was just after the pandemic. And my personal history with drama or the stage started 35, 40 years ago. Oh my God, I'm that old. Oh my God. And I was keen to join them, and they were very welcoming with open arms and eager to give me a list of things to do. And it's been a joy, actually. It's been a joy.
So that has, can we say that has been part of what has contributed to your wonderful Alberni Valley experience? Right?
It truly has. It's been one of my best experiences. Actually.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Lorraine, how about what's your story with Portal Players and the theater?
Well, theater in general, I started doing when I was about 14 years old, but theater with Portal Players, as soon as I moved to Port Alberni, I did a quick Google search to see what theater companies we had, found them, found that they were doing the complete works of Shakespeare abridged, and I've done some ushering and some concession sales, and now I'm directing.
Wow, good for you. A step up, definitely. And now we go to, ironically, the youngest member of the panel, who is the oldest member of Portal Player Dramatic Society.
Correct.
Today. So, Nicole, tell us your story.
I grew up in an even smaller town and tried to pick up theater wherever I could. My parents were always involved in theater. I'm from Bella Coola. So when I moved here, actually, because I went to theater school for college, and when I moved here, I wasn't really doing any theater, but I decided to join a choir, and I met some people, and they told me to audition for a musical, and then I was on the board, and it all happened really quickly, and I'm very glad for it. I've enjoyed my time.
Was that choir the C Notes then? That choir?
Yeah, it was early. I was on C Notes, and then Janet Schlackle told me to audition for Nun Sensations. And then I was in Nun Sensations and joined the board shortly after. And I haven't looked back. I've been trying
My
as
memory's
much as
kind
I
of
can.
my memory's kind of foggy. You were also in
I was in Little Shop of Horrors.
yeah, Little Shop of Horrors.
I've been in Mamma Mia. I was
Yeah,
in
we were together in
Sisters.
Mamma Mia. I remember that. That was so
Yeah.
much fun.
It was. So I've done a lot. I've also directed,
Uh-huh.
and I've produced. This is my fourth show I've produced with Portal
Mhm.
Players
Second in a row, by the way.
in a row. Yeah.
Wow. We should
Um,
collaborate one of these days because I want to produce Kinky Boots.
Ah,
You know, on my bucket list.
Shocking. I am shocked.
It should be blue boots or blue kinky boots. Anyways, so I want to get a general overview. As you mentioned already, Lianne, Portal Players went into some kind of hiatus during the pandemic.
Yes,
What do we call it?
as everyone did.
There was one that was aired during the pandemic.
Nicole, which one was
Piano Bridge.
so we closed our
Was it
last show
Shakespeare
was
on a
Shadow of
Bridge?
Murder,
Mhm.
and that finished as we were going into lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't do anything until we brought back. We remounted the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged.
So wasn't that
at
part of
same-
the pandemic time yet? Pandemic period?
It was at the very end. We had to. It was when there was still the vaccine passport protocols when we did that.
Yeah. Unfortunately for us, we were told to stay home, but the bills didn't.
That's right.
Yeah,
The bills
the
kept
bills
on
never
coming,
stopped.
right?
That's
So,
correct.
So, and I understand that the society itself has taken quite a blow to the financial situation because of the pandemic and not being able to produce any plays and stuff like that. So how are we coming back from all this from your point of view? I'm curious to know.
we were really lucky with our last show. We just did. So they all start with I. All the shows we've talked about in the last bit.
That's fine.
It was I take this man. We just did I Take This Man, and it was completely like it. The community came to the show so much more than we thought it was going to be. It was so well received.
Well, they're all ready to get out.
Exactly.
That's true.
We outdid our performance. We raised a lot of money for the theater, and we were able to keep our doors open for a bit longer. And we're really excited at how much the community loved to come back out and support us. We were asking for donations for our bursary. We do a bursary for the high school students for kids who want to pursue the arts in their secondary education. And we asked for help for donations, and we did it in 2 days.
Wow.
Like
I have experienced that firsthand. I mean, this community has such a big heart.
It does.
It really
does. It was great to see. There was a lot of familiar faces, and there were so many new faces to the theater as well. A lot of people who this was their first show they had come to see, since there was a lot of people who moved here during the pandemic, Lorraine included.
Speaking of, yeah, Lianne and Lorraine. So I'd like to switch over to Lorraine now. So you're sort of like new to the scene. So what's your view so far, as far as the Portal Players is concerned and the community is concerned, and us moving forward and coming back from this pandemic?
Well, Port Alberni in general is beautiful, and there are so many talented and dedicated people at Portal Players that if we have community support, there's really nothing we can't do.
All right. Okay, let's go to Ms. Lianne now. As a newcomer as well, coming in, what is your sort of like vision or vibe that you're feeling? And
Well, the vision in my head is always much more bigger and colorful than what is actually possible. But
it's free to dream.
that's exactly right. one of the things I wanted to mention that Nicole touched on, and so did Lorraine, is this particular group of people that kept the theater going through the pandemic and welcomed us into the fold, have worked their asses off and kept
Yes,
things, not only kept things going, as you know, we own the building. And it's super costly to run, something like $200 a day or $250 a day, which is a beautiful building, but we want to keep theater going and we want to keep the building going. And so when it came time to do I Hate Hamlet, the core group of people that stepped up to work their butts off, you got to wear many hats when you only have a skeleton crew, plus encouraging others to join and creating opportunities for other members. It was awe-inspiring to see how hard everybody works and to be part of that. Actually, that's been the best part.
Yes. How about you, Lorraine?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What is how do you think the society in relation to the community is going to come back from the pandemic, and what is the future? What are we looking forward to?
Well, I think the society is going to roar back because every time we do something, we have more people than we expected attend. My hope for the future with Portal Players is that as we're building a community engagement, we always talk about building an audience, but we rarely talk about building a talent pool. And I think it would be so great if we could also focus on reaching those people who want to act and be part of a technical crew, and not just people who want to be audience members. We love audiences, but we also love having something to put on for them.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
I'm hoping for greater audience and talent outreach.
Okay.
I'd like to add something to that,
sure.
Dawn.
Sure. Go ahead.
One of the things that we've been focusing on as a board as well is looking forward to providing opportunity for people to learn how to do the different roles that are involved in putting on a show, or how to do membership enrichment or workshops on acting, because exactly what Lorraine says, we want to not only attract the talent pool, we want to encourage people to get better at it and to grow.
Well, that's a marvelous idea. How about you, Nicole? What's on the agenda as far as the board is concerned? Like, what's on the top of the agenda?
Making sure I Hate Hamlet goes swimmingly. Like, we just want that to be the most well-attended show we've had in forever. And then we will also be doing a call out for people who want to bring a show next season. We're going to be, I think the email should be going out really soon for call outs. And
what does it mean, call out? Educate me a little bit. Like, call out to producers?
Call out to directors, to producers, to actors, to anybody who wants to be involved and has an idea they want to pitch to the board. We want to hear it. Doesn't matter if it's small or if it's not as well-rounded as you think it needs to be. We want to hear some ideas, and we'll see what kind of team we can build.
That's what great people do. They discuss ideas.
Yes, exactly. And we want new people. We want new blood to join this theater. We have a core group of people who are getting I don't want to say tired, but tired.
Overworked
and
worn out.
And we've gotten this great new pool of people, but I'd love to see more new people all the time.
Exactly.
So how do you suppose we can go about that? Well, this one, like promoting it, promoting in social media and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, we're working with like Alberni Arts Hub to learn more about the arts, all of the arts in our community, because there's been like this disjointed bit, it feels, between the performance arts and the visual arts. So we're hoping to really bridge that gap and realize we're all a community that loves the arts, and we all want to be involved and help each other grow and flourish. So
That's so true. Like I said, we already said, look, one of the character traits of Portal Bernie as a community is we have a big heart, and our love for the arts is definitely well pronounced in this community.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about the current I Hate Hamlet. First of all, why this play? Anybody can go.
I'm gonna leave that to Lorraine.
Lorraine chose this play.
Okay.
I love this play because of the fun play that the fun contrast that it has between modern things and classical things, and because of the way that we can kind of have a little laugh at how hard it is for us to love the things that we're supposed to love, like Shakespeare and all of that. And I love it because we actually can play it like a classical piece of theater, despite the fact that it is a modern comedy. So I've had loads of fun applying classical theatrical techniques to this modern script, and the result is absolutely beautiful.
So how is it coming along in terms of rehearsal and the preparation part?
Well, we open 2 weeks from today, and we are about where every director would want their show to be. We're ready to be working the whole show all at once. We no longer have any significant questions or hurdles to get over. And we're really just at the point now where we're polishing the beautiful object we have already created.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're so artistically articulate.
She really is.
She has
really
a
is.
lot of experience in the art.
And we're so
she really
blessed
has
to
a
have
lot of
you.
experience.
We're so blessed to have you as part now of our wonderful Alberni Valley experience.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
So for the audience's information, I Hate Hamlet is coming on April 20th.
April 20th
Yes.
is opening
Okay.
night.
Is opening night, April 20th, and you'll have a whole schedule posted on the website and everything, right?
Yes, at the Capitol.
Okay, perfect. Anything else you would like to add before we bring this interview to an end? Last word from Nicole first. The first
See the
will be the
show,
last.
This cast and this crew has worked so hard to make this the best show that it can be. It's also our festival show, so we're also taking it to the North Island Zone Festival in Campbell
Wow.
River in the middle of May. So we're hoping to bring home some trophies.
Oh, yay.
And just show how much Port Alberni brings to the theater scene on the island.
Oh, we definitely bring a lot.
I think so,
especially now with our new people. And so new people, let's start with Lorraine, the director of I Hate Hamlet.
Well, I just think everyone should come and see it. It's hilariously funny. We have sword fights, there's romance, there's ghosts, there's really almost everything you could ask for in a play. I would caution, however, that there are some adult jokes and some adult themes, and that if your children are sensitive or young, they might not get all of the jokes.
Okay, so it's PG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 13.
PG-13.
Yeah.
13.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Lianne?
Well, I concur with both these ladies. I also wanted to mention that not only are we going to Campbell River, and our show happens in Campbell River on May the 20th. Tickets go on sale for the North Island Zone on April 16th for that, for anyone who happens to want to see it in Campbell River. We are hoping to host the North Island Zone next year here in Port Alberni.
Yay.
So
wow.
we are looking to really plump up our membership with all kinds of different talents to put that on next year. This particular show has been really a joy. I'm very proud to be part of this show and to be promoted. Watching everybody work their butts off and stretch and grow has been amazing.
Wonderful cast, great director, wonderful producer.
Amazing.
Just come on and watch I Hate Hamlet, coming to the stage on April 20th at the Capitol Theater. Okay. And that's all part of a wonderful Alberni Valley experience.
So excited when he walked into the bedroom with bags from Gibson's fine linens. I knew then that I was in for a night of great comfort and outstanding quality. I've never seen such great value. I'm looking so stylish now, and there's still so many options to choose from.
April 20th is the opening night of I Hate Hamlet in the Capitol Theater of the Portal Players Dramatic Society. And I'm here with all the cast members, Darian. So Darian, tell me about the play, without giving away the whole plot.
Well, it's a comedy. It's a romp. It's a laugh riot. I think anybody who comes to see it will do a lot of giggling and a lot of guffawing. In terms of the plot, I Hate Hamlet is about a young man, Andrew Rowley, who is an LA television actor. He moves to New York City, the Big Apple, the Macro Macintosh, in order to tackle one of the most challenging roles of all time, Hamlet, and comic mayhem ensues.
Okay. So how did you come to get involved with the play? Are you new to Alberni? Have you been here before? Or are you a native?
I am not. My wife is from town. I am from North Vancouver. I came here about 5 years ago, yes, to help run some businesses. And I haven't been on stage in 5 years, but when I saw that I Hate Hamlet was being staged, I knew I had to audition because 25 years ago, I was in this play playing the role of Andrew Rowley.
Okay.
And the part I always wanted was the role of Barrymore. And finally, my dream has come true, and I will be playing John Barrymore.
There you go. Add that to his wonderful Alberni Valley experience, playing the dream role in our staging of I Hate Hamlet. I don't know why, but that's the title of the play. Chris, so tell me, Chris, Chris needs no introduction. What play have you not been in?
I think there was two.
Two?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, Chris, how did you get involved with the play?
With this play, I came and auditioned back in, I believe it was January. I was currently working on I Take This Man that we did in February. And around the performances and rehearsals for that, we started rehearsing for this one. And it's just been go, go, go ever since.
Okay, tell me about the character you play in this play.
You
play in the play.
In I Hate Hamlet, I play Andrew Rowley, who is an actor from LA whose show was canceled, and he moves to New York and is going to try his acting talents with Shakespeare.
Okay, cool. So can you give us a little teaser of some sort, like what to expect? Will there be action, comedy?
There is some action, there's some comedy, there's some romance, there's a little bit of drama, there's a little bit of everything in this show.
All right. I Hate Hamlet, April 20th, here at the Capitol Theater. Don't miss it. You're new to Alberni, aren't you?
I am.
Okay, so I'm curious, what brought you to our wonderful Alberni Valley?
Well, the unfortunately unromantic answer is the housing market.
Okay.
But the somewhat longer answer is that in 2005, my husband, who was born in Canada, moved back to Canada with me and our 4-year-old daughter from the United States.
Okay, cool. So how are you finding the wonderful Alberni Valley?
I think it's lovely. The surroundings are beautiful and the people are nice, and it's just a nice change of pace from big cities.
Oh, definitely. That's why I fell in love with Alberni. I moved here 2015 and never looked back. Anyway, we're on to the play. Tell me about the play, and you're the director. What is the audience to expect?
Well, the audience should expect a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, but more, I think that something people can relate to in this show is how we get to explore that kind of deep-seated and guilty hatred that a lot of people have for Shakespeare. It can be confusing, it can be overwhelming, you can be completely lost in the plot, and this show really gives you permission to start hating Shakespeare.
Oh, very interesting. But it's my understanding that this theater scenario or context is not new to you. Could you give us a little background about your theater experience?
I've been working in theater since I was 14 years old. I have some theater degrees. I was a theater professor. This is my whole life. This is my career and what I do.
Wow, this play is going to be Top Gun.
I hope. We have a wonderful cast, so it will definitely be good.
Oh, definitely. So tell us again the play date.
We open April 20th, and we run Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of that weekend, plus the next 2 weekends. And on April 29th, we have a matinee.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, congratulations, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast, and I'm going to go there too.
Excellent.
All
Thanks
right.
so much. Have a great day.
That's it for our show today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you do come out and see the play. It's going to be fun, it's going to be funny, it's going to be amusing, and very best, it's going to be very interesting. Coming to the Capitol Theater on April 20th. Be sure to get your tickets, and I'll see you there.